Oh my good lord. Get it together, Dillin.
I like you saying get it together and then drinking a cold, hard beer.
A cold, hard Pilsner.
Yeah. It's good.
Not exactly.
It's good. It makes me feel like we're in the 1950s.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. It's
Cheers,
on theme.
mate.
Yeah,
it's like we're splitting lunch boxes on top of scaffolding.
Yeah. Before the damn
we're diving into
communists.
a plowman's.
Oh, okay. Okay. We have different angles. And that's fine.
We could do both.
But and eating plowmans before those damn communists come and take our rights.
Yeah.
Sick. Good.
Oh, the flat circle. Oh
good.
my god.
How
Yeah.
Jesus, the energy has not been lower, I think. It's fun.
No,
I
I'm
was
struggling.
So for people who haven't recorded anything using Riverside, which is what we used to record, there's you click record and then there's a countdown of 5 seconds. Normally in that time, now neither of us discuss what the cold open is going to be.
Yeah.
But one of us always has an idea that the other one has an idea for a cold open. However, before Dillin hit record, Dillin was like, I'm fucking flagging. You're going to be carrying this one. And then hit record. And I was like, ooh, neither of us have a cold open. And I think this is the first time that that's been true.
No, my cold open was to drink a beer.
And you know what? That's good content. That's good content. We could be.
My cold open was to open a
cold one.
God.
Fuck, that's good.
Fuck.
Fuck, that's so good. We've actually never done. We're actually, I think, the best at this.
We're fine, yeah.
We're fine. We're fine, and things are
good.
We're fine, and things are good. Actually, everyone's got to calm down.
Relax.
Dillin, what are we doing here?
Hi, my name is Dillin. I've never played a Fallout game before in my life.
Hello, my name is Robin. I've played the Fallout franchise, specifically Fallout New Vegas, 100 million times. And this is Dorkspawn. This is a choice.
Video game book club.
Video game book club. Will we play choice heavy video games, and then we talk about them every week, and we do it like a book club, and it's cool and cute, and you like it, actually.
Yeah.
You like it, and it's good.
You like it. You love it.
You fucking love it, you pervs.
You
get off on it.
You do. What, you can't play a video game yourself? You gotta listen to us play a video game, you sickos.
You sick fucks.
Get in your cuck chair. We're playing the video games.
Don't worry, kitten. Daddy'll play the video games.
Anyway, we're playing Fallout New Vegas.
Playing Fallout New Vegas. This week, we did Nipton and Novac. This is the last week that I have designated this is specifically what we're doing.
Yeah.
So next week, we're going to talk about Nipton Novac, and then we are going to hand the reins over to Dillin, and Dillin's going to say, I'm interested in doing this. And then we'll say, okay, next week we do that then.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting that you say that. I was picturing it a little differently. Because
okay.
I don't know that I know what I want to do. I might just wander around and show up and be like, here I am.
I kind of like that, though. That's a fun week theme.
Is that okay?
Is like, we're just going to kind of wander. If you have absolutely no idea, I have one mission that I'm like, okay, we'll do this. And then we just kind of do anything else that we want to outside of that. We'll talk about it later, but I'm thinking we could do that one mission, and then I'm like, you could do anything as long as it's not go into Vegas. Right. And then we'll have a week, which is we go into Vegas and we kind of fuck around in Vegas for a bit.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, so I had to go to Mojave Outpost first because I forgot to do that last week because I'm bad and bad.
You're bad.
So, not much at the Mojave Outpost, but there's barracks there. There's people there. There's a bar there. Most important thing there, however, is Ghost, who is the sniper who is up on top of the barracks, looking out for people. Odd, because they were like, hey, careful up there. There's a sniper. And I was like, okay. And then I went up there, and she's the coolest woman in the world. So Ghost is up there. Ghost brings your attention to some town. What's the town called?
Nipton is
it
the
is
town.
Nipton.
It's Nipton that she's pointing
Right.
at.
Okay. So she tips you off to the idea that maybe Nipton has been taken over, and that the people there are not great, but being held by people who are much worse.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I wish I could go check it out, but I can't leave my post, or whatever it is that she says.
Yeah. So Nipton, we will find out over the course of us adventuring around Nipton, was a city or like a town, and a whatever settlement where there was a bunch of sex workers there, and pretty much every single faction went there except for Legion, went there to hire people, and that's kind of what the town was. So Ghost mentions that. Also, if you go to the bar, there is a woman named Cassidy Rose, who you can talk to. And if you fulfill her mission, she is a companion. Oh, Cassidy Rose, our drunk at the bar. I like Cassidy a lot. There is two in one of the other buildings. You can speak to a lieutenant and get. That's where you get the sheriff's. The thing at the sheriff of Prim, to get him to wipe his record clean. You have to go here and speak to the sheriff, and that's how you speak to a lieutenant here. And you made a robot do it.
I made a robot do it. Oops.
Yeah, you made you wanted the police state, and I think that's interesting.
Robot, I think.
Yeah,
really cool and chill robot who's just gonna.
Well, it's just gonna keep the law and justice intact, and you love police states, and you are always saying this off camera. So I'm glad that. You think it's cool and fun, and we love that. After Mojave Outpost is fun as well because there's this giant statue of a NCR ranger shaking hands with just a member of the Wasteland. A cool big propaganda statue that I love, a big propaganda statue in a video game.
And in real life.
Real life as well. I'm always saying that off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then that's the Mojave Outpost. Then you make toward my favorite part of this video game.
Really, Nipton?
I love Nipton so much. I think it's so fucked up. And I think it's great.
It's really fucked up. So it's so when you get there, it for sure is completely taken over. And the people there are just like being killed. Well, they killed a bunch of people on their way in the first place. The town is burning. And then and this is the Legion, right?
This is the Legion who have taken over.
Yeah, this is Caesar's Legion.
Yeah.
And I think this is really my first time meeting anybody from
This is everyone's first time meeting Caesar's Legion, yeah.
And they're just like sort of slaughtering people like indiscriminately and one at a time, and they're like they plan to kill everyone here. They haven't killed everyone yet, but they plan to.
No, yeah. So they do. So your first meeting with them, as you're walking into Nipton, a guy runs out and he is loving life right now. He runs out of this burning town and is like, oh my god, I won the lottery. This is the best day ever. He says, oh god, he says the line, and it's a famous line. Smell that air. Can't you just drink it like booze? I'm pretty sure that's what he says.
Yeah, because they're drawing lottery and like awarding quote unquote prizes, but like most of the what was it, like the first bunch of people, the prize was just.
Yeah, so it's they sat every single person in Nipton down. The Legion came in, sat everyone in Nipton down in the schoolhouse, gave every single one of them a lottery ticket. The first group of people drawn got executed immediately. Yeah. The second group of people drawn got crucified, and you can see them strung up all over Nipton. The third group of people got taken as slaves. One person got his legs broken with hammers.
Oh, yeah, I met that
and
guy.
You can meet him. And then the last person to get drawn just gets to walk away. And nothing bad happens to them. They just get to run, and that's who you meet as he's running out of town. A thing which I liked, because Dillin streamed Nipton, the Nipton playthrough. A thing that I liked of you doing this is when you walk into the general store. So as you're walking in, there's a general store that's just before the main square, and I have found in video game development, almost everyone walks into the general store before they walk down the main avenue, so no one sees the devastation that is caused upon Nipton before walking into the general store. Everyone will see the guy talking about the lottery, then walk into the general store, see a guy sat on a chair. Both these people, by the way, are powder gangers who have run away. This guy sat on the chair, and I watched you speak to him, and he's like, oh my god, my luck can't get any worse. Fuck my stupid Chungus life.
Yeah.
But for me, I walk in, and he's like, holy shit, thank god. Bless my stupid Chungus life. I can't believe you're here. Can you help me out? Because...
Yeah, why was he so excited to see you? You did mention that to me.
Because I'm... the powder gangers love me. Because I helped them in Good Springs. I helped them in the NCR correctional facility. And then... So I'm just known amongst them of being an ally. So he sees an ally walk in and is like, holy shit, thank god.
That's funny. Okay.
But with you, because you killed them, a bunch of them... they fucking hate you, and they're like, oh, that's the Reaper. The Reaper has come to collect.
Well, joke's on them, because I liberated that dang town.
I did also see that, which I thought was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I walked up to all of the Caesar's Legion at the door, and they're just like, hey, you wanna walk around, that's fine, but if you're gonna stay, you're gonna join the fucking lottery. And I was like, how about neither? How about I shoot all of you and your dogs? And by shoot, I mean stab you with a machete.
Yeah. I hacked apart in the most brutal way possible.
Yeah. Just hacked them apart.
Yeah. Which is fun.
Great.
So you, as you're walking down the main lot, a bunch of Legion members leave the schoolhouse.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of circle you, and this one guy whose name I forget and also would probably struggle to say correctly, is like, hey buddy, how are you doing? We are leaving. We have no trouble with you because you're not part of this town. We've done our job in the town, but if you wanna, you should tell everyone this is what happens when you're evil and bad and sinful. And I, being a coward, was like, yes, sir, Mr. Sir, I will tell everyone how bad and evil you are, as long as you don't hurt me. And they're like, okay, good boy. And then they walked away. I was like, I threw up everywhere. So I left them, and I let them walk away. I... Also, with the guy who was sat with all of his legs broken and was begging me to help, he's like, "Oh, could you spare some Med-X for me, please? Because my legs are all messed up." And I said, "Ugh, I don't have any on me." When I did, I had loads on me, but I'm a selfish, evil guy. I was like, "Yep, don't have any on me. Sorry, buddy, you're on your own." And then I left. My debilitating drug habit now is this actually is important. So,
wait a second. I drank one beer, and the game was like, "You're addicted to alcohol." One.
I don't think you drank one
beer.
I don't think you drank one beer and you became addicted to alcohol. Did you
literally
spam
one.
beer?
No, I drank one single beer. This
Not even
entire
once.
game.
Not even once. Beer? Not even once. Don't do it, kids. Alcohol is bad for you and you will get addicted immediately.
It's just like heroin.
It's just like heroin. It's like
One
marijuana.
time.
If you smoke marijuana like a cigarette, you will get addicted.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I only do my marijuana in rocks.
So, I have a debilitating drug habit.
Yeah.
I am drinking constantly. If I don't drink, I can't walk. My whole body is I am, however, now more resistant. Oh, sorry. The effects of chemicals last twice as long for me now because I'm so addicted to substances that I can make them last really long. Because there are perks that you get on level up. There are also perks that are situational that happens. And me having a drug habit is actually very beneficial for me at the minute.
Wow.
However, RIP, I was wandering through the wasteland. I got into a couple of fights. My bones were breaking. I was weak and hungry. I found a guy who ran up to me and was talking to me about a crazy woman that started fighting him because of his sunset sarsaparilla star cap necklace that he had.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I killed
and
someone
you got the opposite one where
Yes, I
she
did,
was
that's
like,
right.
that guy randomly started attacking me, and then she starts swinging on you because you have sunset sarsaparilla caps.
Yeah, and then I raided her body, and there were 9 sunset star sarsaparilla caps.
So it's like, it's a thing which you will come across the pair of them fighting each other, and he says, "Oh, we were traveling together fine." Like, he was like, "I actually had kind of a crush on her. I was going to ask her out and see if we could do anything, but then she saw that I had a necklace for these star caps and then immediately started shooting at me and trying to grab them." He's like, "But I just had these because that's my lucky charm." I think he says that his granddad gave him it. And then he got up and walked away, and I was like, "Oh my god, the sunset sarsaparilla! I know the treasure hunt of the sunset sarsaparilla. I've heard about it before because I had that in Jake's backstory." So then I shot him in the back of the head, and I killed him, and I took all of his stuff.
Of course.
However, in that shooting of him, I leveled up. Oh, so fun! And I got a fun perk that I could pick up, and I was like, "You know what? Let's go for it." I am weak. I don't have a lot of health. Maybe, and I'm addicted to a bunch of drugs. What if I went so hyper evil? So then I took the perk cannibal, and I ate him afterwards. So I am now a cannibal. Whenever I sneak next to a dead body, I can eat the dead body. People will say it's a crime against nature if they see it. I also lose a karma every time I eat someone.
Yeah.
However, there's a bunch of secret perks that come with it. For example, if you kill the leader of every major faction and eat them, you get the King of Meals, I think, which is every time you eat someone, you permanently get a stat boost, which I think is fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So anyway, so Jake is falling onto hard times, now addicted to 2 different types of drugs and is a cannibal. So then in Nipton, you killed everyone.
I did.
Let them walk away, and by let them I mean I was like, "Please leave me alone. I will tell everyone of your great
and
deeds.
Don't hurt me.
Please don't hurt me, please." I then walked into the schoolhouse, And there's this real fun little storyline that you can get by speaking to the only person in the town who's alive, and there's a computer on the top floor of the schoolhouse as well. The schoolhouse, you're seeing dead bodies, and there's like a couple of these feral dogs running around as well, but also these lottery tickets everywhere. If you go to the top floor, you see. If you speak to the guy, and he said, "Oh, the mayor let us in because we had this plan, or rather, we worked with the mayor for this plan where the NCR were going to come in, they were going to hire a bunch of women, and then the powder gangers were going to jump and kidnap a bunch of NCR members and ransom them off back to the NCR for a bunch of money." And then when you go up to the top floor, you can read the mayor's notes on the situation, where he says that the Legion asked him to do this. They offered the Legion offered the mayor 8,000 caps to tell the powder gangers of this plan, and then just step back when the Legion are actually going to capture all of the powder gangers and all of the NCR.
Right.
However, the mayor was also part of this plan because he himself is corrupt. So then he also got kidnapped, and then he got burnt at the stake. He got set on fire.
Right. Yeah.
But a fun thing about the 3 messages that he has on his terminal is the first message that he writes is about him taking the mayor position. And he writes his name. Let's see if I actually have his name here. No, I don't have his name, but he writes mayor and then his name, and he has in brackets mayor. That sounds so professional and nice. The second message, he says mayor, his name, Esquire, and then in the third message he says super mayor, his name, Esquire the third. And it's very good of him getting more and more excited about and adding more and more titles to his name.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
his credentials.
His credentials with every passing day. So I took everything. I then was searching around in the town of Nipton. There is another. Inside one of the houses is a Mr. Handy bot who immediately starts attacking you. And
oh my God, I didn't find that.
Oh no, there's a terminal of a guy saying that he is trying to impress this one woman. So makes a Mr. Handybot and it's like, look how impressive this is, and then says that he ended up making 2 Mr. Handybots, and he's like, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna pay for her to come round. We're gonna hang out. I'm gonna have the Mr. Handybot enter. She's gonna be really impressed, and then we're gonna be hanging out. And while she's swooning over me, then the second Mr. Handybot is gonna come in, and then she's gonna fall absolutely in love with me because look at me, I'm making Mr. Handybots no problem.
Mr. Handys, yeah.
And it's very cute. He's very dead in the other room, but
yeah.
but it's a fun little pre-story. I love Nipton. I love the Nipton lottery. One of my favorite Magic the Gathering cards is the Nipton lottery. That's
funny. What the fuck does that do?
You randomly select one creature on the board and you kill every other creature. It's fun. Yeah. It's just the Nipton lottery. I just like it a lot. I think it's a deeply cool way to introduce your main villain faction and as well the way that this whole story is set up. You walk into a town, one guy you see that shit's like everything is on fire and a bunch of Legion flags. This one powder ganger runs toward you. The powder gangers so far have been the lead villains of this whole situation.
Right.
He's so thankful for his life. He doesn't explain what it is. He just says that he's now an ex-powder ganger. He's leaving all that behind and is loving life. He runs away. You go into the general store. There's a guy who's like, yeah, that fucking idiot is free. I had my legs beaten with hammers. And you're like, oh shit, crazy. And then you see rows of crucified people. And then the Legion says what they did with this horrific lottery. I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's so fucking cool.
And it is fun because that's what Ghost kind of says to you in the beginning is like the people there are powder gangers. They suck. They're not, like they're not my favorite people by a long shot, but what is happening to them is horrific.
And it has this thing of, it has this interesting, thing of the Legion being like, well, this place was we stopped the powder gangers, this horrendous criminal organization who just go around mindlessly killing people, and we fixed it, look. And I love a villain that has that very broken mindset of being like, see, I'm a good guy. Look, I horrifically slaughtered all of the other bad guys.
Criminals.
Yeah.
Which is, that's what you did.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I love it. It's the best. Yeah. It's the coolest one. And then I just like Nipton a lot. And then after Nipton, you leave. I came across a Legion ambush, which I thought was cool.
Oh, I think I came across that too.
Yeah. a bunch of merchants that were just passing somewhere, and then all the Legion jumped them. Really cool. A cool little moment because I saw all of the mercenaries. Not the mercenaries, sorry. I saw all the traveling merchants, and I bought some things for them. And I was like, "Wow, it's a lot of merchants here. That's weird. I wonder why all these merchants are like." There's like 2 merchants at the same point. And I was like, "That's fun because merchants are kind of like a random trigger to happen walking around. It's fun that it happened 2 triggers at the same time."
Yep. But no,
I bought and sold some things, and I said, "Okay, bye."
Yeah.
And then they immediately walked into a Legion ambush, and I literally just sat. I crouched behind a bush until one side was victorious, and it was the Legion. The Legion won. Oh wait!
Oh my god! No, I killed those guys.
Yeah, the Legion won.
Obviously.
Yeah, of course, because that's the moral good thing to do. is kill the evil Legion. I then in the bushes, I find in a bush that I was hiding in, I found a dead ghoul wearing a robe, and when I searched it, it said Bright Follower robe.
Fascinating. Okay.
Interesting. So I took this Bright Follower robes off this person, and they also had a plasma pistol, I think. And then, whilst wandering around in that same direction, I came across a Legion camp with a bunch of powder ganger slaves. The powder ganger slaves being all the people from Nipton.
Yep. Which that I actually got from Ghost too. She told me about that.
Oh, cool.
She told me to go and set those people free, which I then did.
Nice.
I lured them into a barn. And then I killed them. That's my new thing.
Luring people into barns.
Hey, shoot me! And then I go run into an enclosed space somewhere, and then they one by one come in, and I stab them. And then I let those powder gangers go, which is interesting because I'm like, I also don't like the powder gangers, but I'm not gonna let them have this fate,
Yeah. That's cool. That's fun. I like that. I saw all the powder gangers. The powder gangers said, "Hey, please save me," and I was like, "Sorry, buddy," and then I left.
Nice.
It's interesting playing this game because I'm with this specific character because I'm kind of not interacting with a lot of the world because I'm like, no, my guy's
not doing it.
My guy's a coward. Like he's not putting himself like in risk, especially with these Legion people. He's like, no, I'm good. Yeah. So it's fun. It's fun being passive because I do believe that being passive will force you to join the Legion because you're not standing up for anything and they're like the strongest force in this wasteland, which I think is fun.
Your next favorite game is on My First Dungeon.
Hello and welcome to My First Dungeon. Hello and welcome to My First Dungeon. Ho, 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 and welcome to My First Dungeon.
From Sad Space Cowboys.
Kumari takes out a lighter from their pocket and goes, "This bar's next."
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go.
To death metal Viking cats.
Hello Kitty, you see Melody Tuffington flying through the air, jacked as shit, massive legs, to horny snowmen?
The sad part is that Joshua never gave Frosty a penis.
No.
And everything in between.
It was a dark and stormy night.
We've got something for everyone.
You're a special Gertrude girl in a special Gertrude world. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I'm not a skeleton.
Learn the game, then hear it in action.
That's Snake Eyes -2. That's a 0.
Snake Eyes, that means that we have our very first plot twist. Anytime somebody rolls doubles, we get a plot twist.
So grab some headphones.
And get lost in a story with us.
I'll be honest, I don't know all the rules of it. We'll kind of figure that out as we go. But do you want to just play? I've got some great stories to tell you.
And remember,
if you're having fun, you're already doing it right.
Oh, fuck!
This episode is brought to you by Hero Forge. There is no better gift for a gamer than a custom miniature of their beloved TTRPG character. So this holiday season, take the guesswork out of gift giving and treat your players to a digital gift card to Hero Forge. Hero Forge offers fully customizable tabletop miniatures with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from, all within your browser. You can make minis in a variety of materials, including premium unpainted plastic and color standees, and they even offer downloadable model files so you can 3D print your unique designs at home. And for the dice lovers in your party, never fear, Hero Forge has you covered with their custom dice, which lets you put your hero inside the very D20 that will help lead you to glory. Visit HeroForge.com to send your players a digital gift card and let them build the heroes of their dreams.
I came across Ranger Station Charlie.
I did not.
I came across this Ranger Station. It only has one guy in it. This one guy says that they have been cut off from radio broadcasts where people can't seem to hear them. But he can hear other people, and he says, we keep getting medical supplies, and I don't know why. And I'm like, interesting, fascinating. And then I left the Ranger Station Charlie to half kind of investigate what's going on. But if you keep going down this road, you will find Novac. If anyone at the time of recording is looking at anything related to season 2 of Fallout, the TV show, all of the clips and trailers take place in Novac, which I think is fun and cool.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a whole thing of Lucy, who's the protagonist. She is in the mouth of the dinosaur in Novac. Very fucking cool. Very cool.
Yeah. The Dino Delight Motel.
Yeah, baby. There's some cool things around here. So Novac is, because the sign, one of my favorite tropes when it comes to naming things, the sign is no vacancy, but half of the words have burnt out. So it just says Novac. And then everyone just calls this town Novac. I love it. Kings of Bahat fans sound off.
Yeah.
We find, as we walk up to Novac, Victor is here. You talk to Victor, and he's like, I don't know why I'm here. I just kind of came.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
What's up with you, Victor?
Oh,
what have you
guy.
done, Victor?
Love
I
it.
can't wait to find out.
I can't wait to find out what's wrong with you.
Yeah, and what you've done. I know it's not nothing.
Yeah. He's definitely up to some shit. You now. I am pretty sure about this. About this, So there is a fan theory / basically confirmed thing about, and I believe it's about Novac. However, I am going to Google it a little bit. Do you want to take over a bit of chatting about Novac?
Sure. So Novac is like a touristy place. There's, like Robin said, the Dino watchtower thing, which is like everything is themed around that. So the motel is themed around it. The gift shop is themed around it. Everything around here is. There is the motel that you can stay in. I did not have enough reputation I had to pay money to stay there. But I did, because I thought, live a little.
Yeah.
And also we need to rest, I think. And you go up into this room, and you can also like kind of sneak around a little bit. Up there's a bunch of, oh my god, there's a bunch of merchants also, and like the gift shop and stuff. And I bought a bunch of supplies that I think am gonna help me rebuild that robot all the way back.
Oh, cool.
Prim.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So that's next on my list a little bit. What else? What else happens here?
So,
I just kind of talk to a bunch of people.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Yeah, I'm just wondering maybe if I missed a major plot point, which is something that
there
I was
is
thinking about.
a fairly major mission that gives you your first companion here.
Okay, see, I must not have triggered it or something, because I just sort of went around talking to people, and then I was wandering around being like, what else?
So, in the mouth of the dinosaur, there are two snipers. There is Manny, who snipes in the daytime, and then in the nighttime, it is Boone. You go and you speak to Boone, and Boone says, there's also a thing which like a lot of people around do bring up, or like passively say, Boone's wife recently has gone missing. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, she upped and left.
People have told me that. Yeah.
If you speak to him, he says, oh, my wife is dead. I know she's dead. A bunch of Legion slavers got her and took her away. And someone in this town is responsible for that. I'm going to give you my hat. I need you to find out who did it, bring them out the front of the dinosaur's mouth whilst I'm working, and I'm going to shoot them in the face. And then you have a little bit of a mystery on your hands where you go around and you're speaking to everyone and trying to figure out what happened to Boone's wife. When you figure it out, kind of regardless of how you figure it out, as long as you have high enough speech, you can either get it right and then prove it, or if you have high enough speech, you can reason anything. Boone is like, well, there's no reason for me to be here now. I guess I'll join you. And you're like, okay. And then you can leave with your first companion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, because I haven't left yet, so that's great.
That's good. You can also speak to Jeannie May, who owns
the motel.
Who owns the motel? Yeah, she tells you about Repcon, Helios 1, and Nelson. These are three. These are three things that will like lead you into these three different paths.
Yeah.
She also mentions that Brahmin keep going missing. You can speak to a lot of people. I mean, there's Daisy Whitman, who lives there, who is was a pilot. Was a pilot for the NCR. Bruce Isaac, who is a performer from New Reno. New Reno mention, big hype. New Reno is a location in Fallout 2. Actually, all of Novac is a big a series of Fallout 2 references, because someone in a shack nearby is called Nobark Noonan. And Nobark Noonan is very heavily theorized to be the protagonist of Fallout 2, just way older now because the car from Fallout 2 is crashed nearby his shack, and he's like insane now, but he has a lot of like fun information and can and like references some certain events in Fallout 2 when you're speaking to him. But Bruce Isaac is an old singer from New Reno. He a casino owner owed him a lot of money, so then he slept with the casino owner's daughter and then left. The casino owner is now going to kill him, so he thinks that that's you. There is also Ranger Andy, who's from the NCR. He has his like he was an NCR Ranger, but now has like can't do that anymore because his leg's really bad because he was doing a mission and he saw he was hunting Legion, and then there was a kid that he saw, and then the kid dropped a grenade in front of him and then blew half his leg off because the Legion use kids because they know that people will hesitate before killing a kid.
Yep. Oh, God.
It's a fun, like, you
Fuck
hit
the Legion so much.
You
oh my
hit
God.
Nipton, and then you are just like, you then see a bunch of stuff, and then you hear about a bunch of stuff that the Legion do. It's a fun, like, aren't these guys the fucking evilest, worst thing?
Most evil. Oh my God.
Most evil. And so in your face, like, hey, this is, wouldn't you be an absolute sociopath to be on these people's teams? And then you watch any Fallout New Vegas video on TikTok, and so many people say, are they true to Caesar? And I want them to explode. I get so
I do see
angry.
that, actually. I'm getting Fallout stuff now because we started playing, so now I'm getting Fallout stuff, just like I started to get Mass Effect stuff.
Once
we started talking about it all the time. And so I have seen a little bit of that. A lot of people being like Caesar's Legion.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's insane. Because then you do this and you're like, hey, so this is evil and sucks.
Hey, so what's wrong with you?
Hey, so what's wrong with you? And the thing is that this game does a thing which I do respect. The Legion are ferally evil in a way that is completely undeniable. But a thing that it does is there's a lot of like, oh, the things they do kind of works in a very fucked up, you just turn your brain off and say they kind of work way.
Yeah.
Because that's the conversation that this is having, is like, they also want the Wasteland to, the reason why they're doing this is because they're like, well, Rome was the strongest, like, kingdom, empire, so we should just do all the things that Romans do because they're the strongest empire. Even though it's like, yeah, but you're evil, though. You're doing deeply fucked up shit.
And trying to build an empire, which is already bad.
Which is crazy.
But you're also doing it the most evil style.
Most #evil style.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of people are very into Caesar's Legion.
Fun and cute.
In a way that is because they played this and they didn't think about it, or they're just doing it as a joke and don't realize that it's a kind of weird joke to do.
Yeah. Are you gonna do Caesar's Legion since
you're
like sort of an evil guy?
Yeah, I'm doing Caesar's Legion because I'm playing an evil person, and
You're playing
also
an evil person
you
who's
won't
bad.
experience this. So
Correct.
I want to do the thing so I can
I am
talk
glad
about the
we're doing
things.
two very different things. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that'll be fun. There is also
I am
like
playing just a very nice man who's maybe not a genius, but
yeah,
but a nice man.
That like I might switch at some point. I might end up doing maybe Mr. House because I like Mr. House as a character a lot. He's another fun one where people are like, oh, I'm on Mr. House's side, but then they don't. But that's in a way that's like, I appreciate why you think that that's a good thing to be, but he is not good in like any way. He's also evil and bad, but he is in a way. So Mr. House is just if Elon Musk had any intelligence. Is who Mr. House is. He does everything for money and is like, we're going to send people to the moon and all this shit. And is a stupid feral idiot. But it's like he's a very cruel capitalist businessman.
Is his
but,
name Mr. House because the house always wins?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I love him so much.
Sick.
I love him so fucking much. I love Mr. House very deeply.
What a sicko.
What a sicko. He's crazy. I like him so much. He has a lot of really cool stuff that I'm excited to talk about and do later when we get to it. Speaking of when we get to it.
Yes.
Okay. So, we've done Novac.
Yeah.
There are several different places that we could go. The one mission that I was like, I actually think that this would be cool if both of us did it, is, you should do Boone's mission. It's
I will.
fast.
I'll absolutely do that. I'm still in town. I can make that happen.
And that's good, and then gives you a character, which is neat.
Which I want, yeah.
And I believe, one sec, let me have a... Yes, so going to the RepCon facility is the one mission that I want you to do for next week, and then you can do anything else
And then I
you
can
want.
do anything else
Anything else.
I want.
So the RepCon mission...
Except go to Vegas.
Except go to Vegas. The RepCon mission is you will see this giant dome as you're going to Novac, and it is just going toward that giant dome and then doing what they're doing there. There are two, it's a very cool, lots of different things are happening mission. I like the, I really like the RepCon aerospace, mission a lot. It's fun.
Okay.
It's just outside of Novac.
Okay, because that's something that we found out about in Nipton. We found out about that in the the gas station, I think it is.
Yes.
The merchant, Dr. Strauss. Ada.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Ada.
Yeah. I think so.
I think you're correct.
She's the merchant that tells us about the Repcom rockets and their
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yes, go to RepCon, do that mission, and then you can do anything else you want.
Okay.
What I'm going to be doing next week, because this is fun, because I kind of do want to join the Legion because I think it's cool. However, I am going to be bringing Boone with me, which is fun because if you do anything positive for the Legion, Boone immediately tries to kill you.
Fucks you over, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of fun as to see what would happen there, or if I'm going to leave him, because I'm wondering what a cowardly character thinks about companions. It's harder to be a coward if people are watching you, and I think that's a thing that Jake is currently trying to think of and deal with. I also believe I'm going to do the mission Heartbreak by the Number, which is the Rose of Sharon Cassidy's mission. Rose of Sharon Cassidy is the other companion who is in the Mojave Outpost. She asks you to go do a job for the Crimson Caravan. We've seen the Crimson Caravan, heard of the Crimson Caravan a few times.
Yeah, definitely.
So I might do a mission for that so I can go back to her and say that I did it. Just to get her on the team because she is also a very big alcoholic. However, she has a way weirder morality scale. She will kind of just be part of your team kind of regardless of what you do, but you can make her worse. You can make her worse or better.
Oh, that's fun.
By doing things. Which you kind of can with a lot of different characters in this, but some characters, so every character can be made better or made worse. However, if you join a certain faction, characters are like, well, I'm not going to do that. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Which I think is cool. I do like that. Fun. Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited to get a companion, and I'm excited to wander, and I'm excited to do RepCon.
Yeah, RepCon is cool. RepCon is actually really fun. There's two. It's a chunky mission, but it's chunky in a Fallout sense, which is a little less chunky than a lot of the other things. Like we've just been playing games where a chunky mission is like multiple hours. RepCon isn't multiple hours. RepCon's like an hour, maybe.
Right.
Hour and a half.
Right.
But ciao.
We did it.
We did it.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And I'm excited to be off leash a little bit. I think that's interesting. And I think it feels right being how Skyrim-y this game feels to me. Like, I kind of feel like I can just sort of wander, which is nice and a good, like, familiar feeling to me in a video game that I haven't done in a while. Because we've been playing these games that do, like, Inquisition has a bit of open world feel to it, but we played it mission forward, so we played it kind of on track. And Mass Effect is very on track. So like we've done all these games that kind of go mission by mission completely towards the story. So I'm kind of excited to just sort of fap about.
It was because whilst making our like timeline for this, I know we briefly spoke about this, but it's so antithetical to this game specifically to have we're gonna do this mission now and we're gonna do these things, because the whole game, I mean, we briefly mentioned it just now when I said, oh, go to RepCon, is there are so many different points where someone tells you information that would probably naturally be like, oh, well, I'm going to go do that because that seems fun. And then you walk away and you do that mission, and then you like naturally discover things by talking to people and seeing things and how minor bits all connect and relate in this fun web that it has. Me saying, hey, go do this is kind of antithetical to that. However, I do think that I do think it's like you can kind of have chapters up to Novac, and then Novac has, again, 3 different things. It has Nelson, Helios 1, and RepCon, all of which are brought up by several members of the different people in this area to be like, go do this. Seems fun. Yeah. And it's like, okay, seems fun.
And then we will. And then we will.
Reminder, because we talked about this off camera. Did you end up picking up Chance's knife? Because there was a melee weapon that I was like, after post-recording, I was like, there's a melee weapon that's really good. It's right outside of Good Springs.
No, I don't think I did.
No, it's so
I don't have it.
Yeah, in the
I'll tell you that.
In the Fallout New Vegas prequel comic series, it is about Chance, Benny, and one other guy doing the mission that, like, the comic ends with you getting shot in the head. And it's all about them going from Vegas, getting the mission, and then coming to find you. Chance is a character in it who isn't in the opening video because he has just died and was buried, and then they found you. So his body is in an unmarked grave just outside of Good Springs, and he has a knife that he has in the comic. But the knife is like really, really good for melee characters.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I was like,
you
should pick that up because it's it just makes you super fast.
Okay, and that is the thing that I dislike about the machete. I like it a lot, but oh my god, why am I so slow? I need to be hitting people 4 times as fast as I am.
It's a big chunky machete.
I guess.
Also, outside of Fallout things, happy Dragon Age Day to everyone that had Dragon Age Day.
Happy Dragon Age Day.
Happy Dragon Age Day. I hope everyone did fun Dragon Age themed stuff. I cried over Hawk again, as I do. I sat at my shrine to Hawk.
I thought about the hero of Ferelden emerging from the deep roads with the cure for the blight in her hands, and getting a raven from Liliana immediately upon coming topside that Alistair is dead. and this
is why Dillin is drinking.
And that's why I'm drinking, because I thought about that. I also thought about King Alistair, the worst thing in the fucking world.
Yeah.
My miserable king.
Have I talked on the show about the run I want to do? The Dragon Age Origins run I want to do?
I think you have briefly, but if not, it is a great run because, well, you say it. Say it.
Well, listeners to the Patreon book club, which is an actual book club, and that's the reason why we haven't been able to do it all the time, is because my brain is made of bumblebees and I can't read.
We can't.
I never learned how. I only know how to play video game and lie.
Yeah. I have to read them too, Robin. That's why it takes so long.
Like your little bedtime story. And I just get so sleepy, I fall asleep after 2 pages. So I love Logain Mactir now. He's definitely up there in top 5 Dragon Age characters for me. Other people
books.
There are videos on our Patreon where we rank Dragon Age characters, and I had to fight tooth and nail to have Logain Mactir in a higher tier because I think he's great. And now I would put him in an even higher tier now that I've read
As would I, though.
his perspective on books. Because I think he's so great. But I want to replay Dragon Age Origins. I want to have Logain live. I'm thinking I want Alistair King, but it's just because I like Alistair and I don't want him to die as a drunk.
The only other option, there's hardened Alistair King or drunk Alistair, and that's the only way that you can keep Alistair alive and also keep Logain alive.
And I want Logain to get some perspective and redeem himself by sacrifice himself in the Fade in Dragon Age Inquisition, because I think that's what a magical story and what an actual hero he would be upon doing that. I love Logain so much. I think he's so great, and I can also get Hawk to live.
Yeah,
the best of every single world possible. Are you kidding?
And Varric doesn't have to write those letters.
And Varric doesn't have to write those letters, and Varric doesn't have to say, "Where's Hawk?" twice, and I don't have to eat my own bones out of pure sadness.
God. You know what? The Hawk thing hits for us because if anything like that ever happened to you, I would go into the fucking Fade after you. I'd kill everything in there.
Yeah, I would
eat
I'd
that
go
spider.
fucking
I'd eat
a million spiders to make you get out the Fade, Dillin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wouldn't let it happen.
Yeah, I'm in the mood to replay Dragon Ages, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, me too, a little bit.
And Origins is one of the best game of all time. So I hope everyone had a nice Dragon Age day. I'm so certain that at some point Dylan and I are going to be like, hey, do you want to stream us playing Dragon Age?
We will do it. I am streaming again, and I am enjoying it quite a lot. So thank you to everybody that has come by.
If anyone wants to watch Dylan play Fallout New Vegas, Dylan is streaming himself playing Fallout New Vegas. Yeah. It's a fun, good time. I had a cute moment where I was playing Fallout New Vegas whilst Dylan was playing Fallout New Vegas, and I took a picture where both of us were at literally the exact same point in the exact same conversational tree when we were both talking to the Legionnaires in Nipton, and I was like, ah!
And then I killed them all.
And then I let them walk away. I say let them like I could fight them. But I let them walk away.
Robin said, wow, I didn't think you could do that.
No, because it's hard to do. I'm so used to playing on hardcore mode where you have to plan out like a tree of traps on how to kill them. And I always get my shit handed to me so hard. Like Jake wouldn't be able to kill them, even on like a non-hardcore difficulty. Jake wouldn't be able to kill them.
Yeah, sure.
They're hard. It's a hard fight.
Yeah,
It's
they
a hard
were
fight in
hard to
itself.
kill. They've
Yeah.
got so many dogs.
There's so many dogs, but it's okay because you have one machete and the will to do good.
I have one machete and panic is what I think it is for Ace. Just a driving sense of fear.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
love you so
next
much.
week, love you.
Next week, we're doing RepCon, and you're just kind of doing whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, and I'm going to have a good time.
I'm going to have a good time. If you like Fallout and you're interested in listening to both of us do a Fallout AP and you haven't listened to Kings of Mahat yet, do.
Do it.
Do it.
It's very good.
Freak. Gun and
It's
face.
super good.
It's good. I like it so much. We are up to episode 3. Well, not of recording. We're just about to release episode 3. Yeah. But it's a good show. It's a short show, and it's Fallout. And it's with a bunch of people who are just truly the best in the world.
Outstanding. And it's set in New York City. Woo!
It's set in New York City, baby. The only place that's ever existed, according to one Dillin.
True.
But, gang, I love it so much. I appreciate you. Do you remember our outro?
I do.
Well, I have dreadful news, gang. Awful dog shit news.
Terrible news.
Unfortunately, everyone, the game was rigged from the start.
Rigged from the start.
Yay!